All right, so maybe this is just what the Buckeyes are. Maybe they're just a team that's going to blow teams out every week. Wow. I did not expect a much tougher game tonight. I know Nebraska's improved. Way better Nebraska team than 2017. Probably improved over last year. They were 3-1 coming into tonight. And then the Buckeyes kind of take control early. An interception from Okudah early on in the game. That leads to a Justin Fields touchdown run. Buckeyes take an early 7-0 lead. Buckeyes go up 14-0. Got some help from a pass interference call. But the way their offense was moving the ball in the first half, I don't know if that early first quarter pass interference call definitely didn't have anything to do with it. But gave the Buckeyes some momentum early, 14-0. Martinez's second interception also picked off by Okudah. This one, he had actually fallen down, laying on his back. The ball just comes right into his lap. After it was tipped, he gets his second pick of the quarter. Buckeyes kick a field goal early in the second quarter, go up 17-0. And then just like last week, they just start ripping off touchdowns in the second quarter. Master Teague busting out 2 touchdowns. Buckeyes going up 31-0. Then Austin Mack making a nice catch in the corner, 38-0 before the half. They got a stop on defense, under a minute to go. They're running the hurry-up offense. Nearly took a 45-0 lead. Perhaps could have tried a long field goal there. So they're just worried, that's not necessarily running up the score. They're just, look, you got to play that 2-minute offense, or in this case, the 1-minute offense at some point. And so we go into the half, regardless of that last drive. 38-0, all Buckeyes in the first half. Like I said, Master Teague with 2 touchdowns. Couple of touchdown passes from Fields, a touchdown run from Fields. Justin Fields gets another touchdown pass in the third quarter. Another great touchdown pass in the corner. Great catch by Garrett Wilson, the freshman. Nice throw from Fields. At that point, it was 48-0. The Buckeyes did tack on another field goal early in the third quarter. And Martinez in the Nebraska did finally get on the board there late in the third quarter. A big run from Martinez on that drive. A couple of missed tackles. Herbie was saying it looked like last year's Buckeyes. Did kind of look like last year's Buckeyes. I don't know, 50-yard run from Martinez. Set up the touchdown, 48-7. Nebraska, they did hang tough. The Buckeye starters were still in there late through the third quarter, maybe even the start of the fourth. Nebraska's defense finally started getting some stops. Final score ended at 48-7. Fields again over 200 yards passing, 3 touchdown passes from Fields, 72 yards rushing, another touchdown, 177 yards from J.K. Dobbins. Didn't even get to mention J.K. until now. No touchdowns tonight for J.K. Master Teague gets the 2 rushing touchdowns, along with Fields getting another. Boy, oh boy. So, Nebraska fans disappointed. Plenty of shots of the disappointed fans. I love those shots. Then there's always some lady, on her cell phone still laughing, having a good old time. Everybody's just like down and depressed. Looking like Ohio State when they lost to Clemson a couple of years ago. Not that lady, man. She's still having a ball. She's there having fun, man. I'm just having a good time. You can't win them all. That was her attitude. Then the Garrett Wilson touchdown. Those are some awesome seats, man. We got to do it in Nebraska to get those seats, man. Right there, maybe less than 10 feet from the field. That touchdown to Wilson, thrown right into the corner. Almost like Justin Fields looked back. It's like, I'm going to throw it just short of that family back there. Garrett Wilson runs it down at nearly full speed, and the Nebraska corner right on him. They both go crashing into the wall. Looked like one guy had a video camera rolling. Hope that pops up here on YouTube. I like to see that video from that angle. And the Nebraska Athletic Department probably owns it in those seats. They're like, anything you do in this section is ours. That little girl there, everybody was all like, whoa, that was cool. Not that little girl in that booth, though, or whatever you call that. She was like, fuck the Buckeyes. She was pissed. Everybody else was happy that something real cool just happened down there in their cool seats. Not her giving the bird to the Buckeyes. Fuck you, Garrett Wilson. Get out of here, 5. I think she was quoted as saying, how was that experience, little girl? Get out of here, 5. It was a quote from her. So the Husker fans hung in there, though. Again, I think Herbie mentioned that. Dropped a line about Maryland. Would Maryland everybody leave last night? 59-0. Woo! It is a bad scene. As a Browns fan, I've seen some empty stadiums at the end of some games. But props to I wonder if my old buddies, the old Cornhuskers I met at Wrigley, the fish guys. I don't know, man. They might not be on board with the old F-Zappa 20 anymore. But boom, Buckeyes 48-7. Having to remind the Cornhuskers of some of the early days in the Big Ten going against the Buckeyes. There's been some blowouts in this series. I feel like the last 2 years it was rather close. Martinez with the 3 picks tonight. Yeah, the tipped one, definitely not his fault. One of them definitely overthrown. Okudah made a nice play on that first one. What are you going to do? He's just a sophomore, right? Frosty. People are cooling a little on Frosty, though, right? He was the man there for a while. I saw that introductory press conference. Everybody was fucking there, man. Everybody. All right. Another blowout. Boom. We'll give you an additional boom. Team Jack. All the way, man. Fighting for victory. I'm down with that. I'm down with Team Jack. Post boom.